All right, assuming this is live, hello, captains. I am your host, Kat. Joining me tonight is Matt and GoJinx. On tonight's show, we will discuss the latest Star Trek Online news, find out what's going on with the Priority One Armada. Maybe we'll talk about STLV, and then we will warp into battle for tonight's away mission.
This meeting totally could have been an email. Good evening.
Greetings.
Just the same old as always, taking care of the farm and playing some stow when I get a chance.
Well, unlike a certain executive officer of the Armada, I did not make it to STLV.
Oh,
Uh,
apparently they couldn't hear my very awesome intro because I was on mute and I thought I was off mute. Can y'all hear me now? Let us know in chat. Hopefully you could hear at least Go Jinx and Matt.
They're saying they can hear you now.
Excellent. Okay, well if you can't, maybe refresh if you can't hear me. I guess you couldn't hear that either. But sorry to interrupt, Matt. What were you saying?
uh, well, besides not going to STLV, not that I'm the least bit jealous. Oh, no, no, not in the least. Uh, Usual work week. It's gonna get a little bit busier. One of our staff is moving on to a new opportunity, and no, that's not a corporate euphemism. They just got a shot at a great new job, and we're like, no, seriously, go.
Oh, that's really cool. It's always nice when people get, you know, things they are looking for. Uh, Excellent. Okay, sorry, I'm inviting someone to the fleet map. Again, if you would like a fleet map invite, please accept in game chat. Um, yeah, I feel like I haven't talked to anybody in a while, even though I got back from STLV on Monday. It's been a long week. So I hope everyone was following along on Instagram, from all the STLV posts. Maybe Brent can join us later for our STLV recap and discussion. But before we get to that, Matt, tell us what else we're doing tonight.
Well, in just a few short minutes, Starfleet Command will send us to deal with the Unwanted Guests Patrol mission. Your character needs to be level 50 to join in. Once finished with that, we'll move to the Roundtable, which is being held at the Priority 1 Gamma Starbase Conference Room, and we will discuss the latest news in Star Trek Online, and then get an update on the latest Priority 1 Armada news, highlight some outstanding members in the community, and possibly hear a little bit about Star Trek Las Vegas. After the roundtable, Starfleet Command is sending us to the defense of Starbase 1 for this week's away mission to battle the Klingons and earn marks, XP, loot, and most important of all, dilithium. Your character needs to be level 65 to join in.
Uh, all right. So, I think I got all the invites. If you're still missing an invite, please accept again in game chat. And also, hey, to everyone in chat, I saw a fair amount of folks in there, like Wolfpuck and Craven Shadowfang, hey, Nova and Brent, Oslo 1047, Ursa, Incredible G, thanks for the raid. That was amazing. Queen Elizabeth, what's going on? Big Perm 58. Hey, how are you? Oh, there's Farnsworth. Okay, so hey everyone, Sigourney Weaver and Baron Von Zolo and Kai and Phil, everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm very excited to be back. I have had a crazy week, but while we're gearing up to talk about all that, let's start our first giveaway. We are giving away tonight, on episode 404, a TR-116B sniper rifle. So give me 1 second and I will start this giveaway. Now remember, you got to put an exclamation point first and then the keyword, which tonight is, what is it? Now I forgot. Oh, live stream. So exclamation point live stream. That will start our giveaway for the evening. Yeah. So good luck out there winning that.
If you're not a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to chat with us in game throughout the week, then join our public Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if that's not enough and you would like to become a member of our Priority 1 Armada community, then head on over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career as part of the Priority 1 Armada.
While you're on the website, check the link to our merch store. Come check out our Armada themed goodies, from t-shirts to mugs, caps to bags, and even stickers can be yours if you follow the link on our website or Twitch page.
Awesome. Okay. You guys want to do a patrol before the news, or should we do some news then do a patrol? What are your thoughts? Anyone?
I think we can do a little bit of news. Also, Claudia A. Nero, how apropos for the upcoming news, is requesting an invite to the fleet as well.
Oh, Claudia, I thought I got you invited to the fleet starbase. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Let me do it again.
Yeah, we'll do some news and then a patrol. That sounds like a better deal than just trying to run through the news at once.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like we have a big chunk of news. So, all right, I guess with that, we will pick up and do a patrol in a minute once we get through some of the news to break it up, because there is quite a bit to talk about, including a new ship. So, Matt, tell us about it.
Captains on PC now have the chance to command their very own Narada Miracle Worker Juggernaut, now part of the Infinity Lockbox. This giant mining ship premiered as the main antagonist vessel in the Star Trek 2009 film and comes with a set of weapons that are helpful for captains that prefer bulk in their kit. This ship comes with a Commander Tactical / Miracle Worker Specialist Bridge Officer seat and a Lieutenant Commander Engineering / Temporal Operative Specialist Bridge Officer seat. The big things to note, it has a 5-3 weapons layout, 3 device slots, and can equip dual cannons. The Admiralty ship stats are 50 Engineering, 20 Science, 56 Tactical. The console is a universal console, the Rapid Dynamic Hull Regenerator, advanced Borg technology, is behind the creation of this console. When activated, a special rapidly regenerating hull coating envelops the ship and makes it indestructible for a short duration. Damage dealt to the ship feeds its recovery, restoring some hull as the ship takes damage. At the end of the coating's lifespan, the ship gains additional damage bonuses based upon how much HP the ship had at the time. It also gives a passive bonus to critical severity and Starship shield penetration. The Universal Console has been added to the Tal Shiar adapted Borg technology set. This 4-piece will, having all 4 pieces equipped on the Narada, will give it an enhanced battle cloak, as if the ship didn't need anything else. And of course, the Starship trait, fire everything. Each time you use an energy weapon firing mode, your weapons gain weapon cycle haste and an extra damage bonus. When using the firing mode exceed rated limits, this bonus is doubled. And because it's a Juggernaut, it does have a Juggernaut array. This one is the High Energy Plasma Drill Lance. This piercing beam cuts through multiple enemy ships, dealing damage to anything that's unfortunate enough to be in its line of sight to the beam's actual target. Firing this high energy plasma drill lance releases a powerful mining plasma beam that can pierce through to a planet's core. The targeted entity takes massive plasma damage, as well as any other enemies unlucky enough to be in the path of the drilling. Don't know why they had to say that twice, but there we are then.
Really got to stay out of the way of that.
Yeah, best bet, just, you see it, like, okay, just, we're going to warp out. We're going to take the Cerritos approach.
Warp me. Wow. Okay. Well, Incredible G says that it's a fun ship with exceed rated limits. I'm assuming you already have it, which, wow, that's amazing. Um, I'm thinking most people that like Romulan stuff probably want this ship. Looking at you, Farnsworth. But this plasma drill lance sounds awesome. What are y'all's thoughts? You trying to get this ship or what? Go Jinx, how about you?
When it comes to Xbox, I will definitely be trying to get it because I love the Kelvin ships for one. I do like the hull regenerator. That sounds pretty awesome, and the mining laser that I should not get in front of, as it has told me twice, sounds really fun to shoot at things. Plus, I just want the ship so I can scream fire everything.
I know, Matt, I feel like you should have done more of a, Nero, how he did it.
I thought about it for a second, and then I was worried that my voice would crack at the wrong moment. It would just sound really, really terrible, and it would also end up being clipped and part of the Priority One soundboard forever.
I mean, that is
But
the risk we run, right?
it is indeed. I too am interested. I saw a collection of them. I think there were like 4 or 5 of them at DS9 a few hours ago.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
and I truly appreciate the fact that folks were throwing on the various vanity shields. So you had bright and menacing, green and menacing, black and menacing, and it just any vanity shield you put on that thing, it's huge. I have a Galaxy class starship, and that I fly on the tune that I was using, and it is itty bitty compared to them.
Wow. Well, I'm excited to see this ship and maybe try and get it somehow. Um, and people
Yes,
are
pink and
cracking up.
menacing as well.
Yeah. Y'all are cracking me up in chat. Some people will sell their soul for that ship, so I'm assuming it's gonna be quite popular. Uh, okay, let's do the next bit of news, and then we'll run the patrol, and then do the giveaway, and then come back to the news. How about that? So, go Jinx. Tell us about the next item of news.
The Kelvin timeline is not done sending new gifts through our universe. There are 2 new Lobby store items available on PC. Both items will be available for 50 Lobby. They are the Kelvin Klingon Superior Officer Dagger from circa 2259. It has a unique design that allows it to be used as a knife in hand to hand combat. When wielding this sidearm in combat, it's used at a fighting knife and it's used as a fighting knife and imbues its user with the warrior's heritage, which increases survivability on kills. It is also capable of causing the target to bleed for 3 seconds. It replaces the Tetriar attack. For example, if you have Palm Strike as your Tetri attack and you equip the dagger, it will replace your Palm Strike. The second item is the Romulan Repeater Pistol. Beam rifles have a primary fire that can be maintained by holding down the primary attack key. While maintaining the incendiary beam barrage, you have an escalating chance of causing plasma damage over time effect on the target. The piercing beams rifle secondary blasts all targets in a cone in front of you while holding down the attack key and deals damage with increasing shield penetration over time. Plasma ground weapons have a chance to slow the target and apply a weak plasma damage over time effect. This weapon uses plasma energy as ammunition. Attacking with this weapon requires plasma energy, and plasma energy will gradually refill over time. Items in the Lobby store will also be 20% off until August 18th on PC, and in addition, a huge chunk of the game's Romulan C-store items are on sale for 30% off until September 1st. Check the full list of the items on the news article on Star Trek Online's website.
Ooh, all this stuff. Okay. So we're gonna run. What patrol are we doing? I forgot. Let's see. I is it on? Did y'all pick
Defensive
a?
Starbase 1.
I thought that was our
Wait, no,
only mission.
yeah, that's a TFO. The patrol we're running is unwanted guests.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so if y'all want to team up, we can run that patrol together on Teams. So please X up in game chat. Remember, you have to launch the patrol yourself, but hold on and let us get some teams sorted. I have that Ursa, I think, makes it a full team for me, maybe. I have Panda and Baron Von Solo and Kai and Ursa. Okay, so whoever's next, pick up at Brent. And y'all, we can launch this patrol. Wait, why can't I launch this patrol? Oh, must be in a social zone. Okay, well, you have to leave. Leave your starbase. Go back to your transporter and go in your ship. That's fun. I did not know that you could not launch a patrol from the starbase. Huh. That's pretty crazy. I don't know that I've ever played this patrol and I'm in a cutscene. So awesome. How are y'all's teams coming along? I guess not you go Jinx, unless you're doing it on Xbox.
I filled
I
up
wish I
a
could.
second team.
Okay.
I wish I could. Sorry, go ahead, Kat.
Oh, I was gonna say anybody that didn't get in a team, feel free to run the patrol or make another team. Were there people left over?
Wait a minute, I've got space for one more person.
Okay, we're launching Kinger system. Unwanted guests. Yeah, I got that long loading screen too, Incredible G. That was crazy. Guess they had to load the map. Oh no. Okay. Is everybody here? Kitten is still at the fleet starbase. So you'll have to leave the starbase and like beam out to the sector and then launch the patrol. We'll give it a minute. Ooh, Panda, nice looking ship you got there. Oh, nice. But he's got good looking ships. I'm flying my Kamari P6. Yeah.
All right, launching the patrol now.
Okay, well, we could probably get started and Kitten can catch up. And we're heading to the vortex. Oh, so I will tell one STLV story while we're doing this. It was like the first morning. So I got there on a Tuesday, which was the first time you could register for the conference. And so Wednesday morning, I wake up and I am walking to the elevator and I get in the elevator to go get coffee because I didn't trust the room coffee. So I get in the elevator and I'm heading down and the elevator opens and like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen gets in the elevator with me and she's wearing this really cool black dress and I look at her face and it is Terry Farrell and yeah, It was crazy. I was like, "Oh, hello." And she was so nice, and she said hello, and we talked about coffee, and yeah, left the elevator, and I told her I hope I got to see her later on, and she said the same, and she was delightful. So yeah, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
no, not jealous, not in the slightest, not in the slightest.
I
I
couldn't
mean, I
believe
mean
it.
that is an amazing story and awesome cat. The only thing that would have made it better if it was Kate Mulgrew.
Oh man, I don't even know if I could have said a word to her. I was having a hard time. She was just like so stunning and just so nice. It was amazing. Um, yeah, Brent, I had room coffee. Well, not that first day because I was at the Gold Coast and the room coffee in there was super sus. So when I got to the other hotel, that room coffee was nice. Aw, Panda. I know. I wish you could have come. That would have been so fun. Um, yeah.
Argo, it's the unwanted visitors.
I think it's one of the Borg patrols. So if you pick one of the Borg's ones, there's only two. So,
It's the Altherian.
um, yeah. So my first day at STLV started with a bang. Yeah. And so it got really cool. Although that part was very cool. Ooh, I got an accolade. Awesome. All right, patrol is done. We can head out. All right. We could stay in space. Well, actually, no. I want to do a tour of the starbase. So I'm actually going to go back into the starbase, which you have to come back up to it. Oh, look at us at ESD. All right, we got transwarp to the starbase. Okay. And once I get back there, we can give away our TR-116B sniper rifle. All right. If you need a invite back to the map, let us know. Claudia says that the starbase was infested with tribbles. Yeah, what are all these tribbles doing out here? Somebody put those things away. Okay. Let me do the giveaway. All right, we are finalizing the entry. This is your last chance! Exclamation point. Live stream. Oh, I'm glad I spelled that right. Into the chat, and we will let's see. All right, I'm closing entries and picking a winner. Ursa, you have won a TR-116B sniper rifle. Congratulations. That is very exciting. Please message us your in-game @ handle. Yeah, I know, we know it. But Winters needs it to send you a thing. So
Congrats, Ursa. And well
go
done,
ahead.
team.
Yeah, that was great. Good job, team. That didn't last very long at all. All right. We are back in Starfleet Starbase. I believe we have some more news to get through with Matt telling us about a sale.
Yes, indeed. For PC, Mud is pulling several classic Herald items on sale until September 1st at 12 noon Pacific Time. You can save 50% on the following bundles in either choice or mega bundle format.
Hold one moment
Mud
before you run through this list. Oh my gosh, Kai, thank you so much for gifting all those subs. That's amazing. I can't believe you just did that. That's awesome. Okay.
Many thanks, Kai. The bundles are Mud's Awesome Mix Volume 1, which includes the Freedom, the Herald Vomp Dreadnought Carrier, the Tholian Iktomi, the Zenkethi Shukdin Escort, and then the usual fiddly bits, couple T6 coupons, whole mess master keys, experimental ship upgrade tokens, tech upgrade tokens, or the mega version, which is you get everything. Uh, the other bundle that's currently on offer is the Muds Carried Away bundle, which has the Jemadar Dreadnought Carrier, the Herald Kaz, however that's pronounced,
I call it
flight
the
deck
Quaz. Yeah. I'm like, that's what I
uh,
call it.
flight deck carrier, the Tholian Joro Gumo carrier, and the Zindi Aquatic Briostris Dreadnought carrier. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I am taking over for Winters as the butcher of names on this stream. Uh, and again, couple ship upgrade coupons, epic prize token in this bundle. Um, most important of all, the Herald Mace will be 75% off as well. So if you did not get that previously, it is a fun little melee ground weapon.
Nice. Yeah, Harold Mace is very good. Oh, did we start the next giveaway? I guess we could do that. One moment. Okay. Before we start the next item of news, we will start our next giveaway, which is a bonus pool collection pack, which is nice to have because it boosts, stuff as you're playing the game. I can't remember all the things that are in it, but trust me, you probably want one. So all you gotta do is exclamation point not. I like these code words, Panda. These are good. Okay, let's see here. All right. Item number 4.
Until
Good.
August 18th on PC, STO is running a special event where captains can earn bonus marks by playing content throughout the game. During the event, content that provides marks, fleet, or rep will reward a 50% or 1.5x bonus above normal amounts. This bonus is available for all content that rewards marks. Start building your fleet projects and reputations today.
Excellent. Before we move on, are either of y'all, I guess, that play on PC, sorry, Go Jinx, taking advantage of the mud sale or the bonus marks event? I guess that's to you, Matt.
I am taking a little bit of advantage of the bonus marks. Neither of the Muds bundles have anything that scream, yes, I need that right now. I was fortunate enough to get the Herald Mace as an event unlock whenever that came out. So uh 50-50.
Right. Cool. Yeah, I think I have. I don't know. I might see if I have any of those mud bundles, but I think I have most of those ships, and if I don't, I probably didn't want them in the first place. Oh, Lance says you're not even close to the butcher of names because you need like 10 years more to catch up to Winters and that he gets worse year after year. That was a quote from Lance.
Greatly appreciated.
Um, I guess Gojings, if when these come out on console, do you have all the Muds bundles you're interested in? Or are you excited about any of these items?
I'm probably gonna pass on them. They're like Matt. There's nothing that says buy me, buy me, buy me. So I'm probably gonna save the money for something more important like the Kelvin bundle.
Nice. Yeah, I do love that because who doesn't love the D4X? It's awesome.
Lens
Anywho,
flare. That's all I'm gonna say. Lens
uh,
flare. That's all I need.
awesome. All right, Matt. I guess let's talk about some console news.
For console players, there is an upgrade event that is going on that runs until August 18th at 12 noon Pacific time. So for Xbox and PlayStation players, every tech upgrade used will apply twice as many technology points toward your next upgrade. This in turn reduces the amount of dilithium that must be used to reach each upgrade threshold, allowing captains additional chances to attain both mark and rarity increases to their favored loadouts.
Excellent. It's always nice to have an upgrade weekend or upgrade time. Um, cool. I guess Gojinx, let us know what's happening on Xbox and with the Armada.
Check out Thursday nights on Xbox when our TFO Thursdays run concurrently with the PC TFO Thursdays. Congratulations to our Alpha Armada, our Alpha fleet for reaching level 84. We have one
Woo!
primary focus at this point, the morale projects on the colony world. If you're planning on contributing dilithium, please focus there. You will not see any other projects slotted that require dilithium. If the project is full, please wait until another opens. As an alternative, if you need to contribute right now, please put it into the Priority 1 beta fleet using the Armada tab. If you open Infinity boxes, remember that your VIP vouchers can also be turned in for fleet dilithium at one of the Ferengi at the oh, excuse me, the I guess it's the Lugata asteroid field. Thanks for the hard work, guys.
Wow, well done, Xbox fleet. That's amazing. Level 84. That's almost max level. Oh, thank you so much for liking the stream, Derek Lepold. Thank you so much. Um, okay, let's see. We have some PC patch notes for this week. Mainly that the updated Picard era radiolytic phaser weapons to use the correct Picard era sound effects, which I'm sure was bothering whoever was fixated on that. They fixed an issue that was causing players queuing for a random normal TFO to sometimes get match made into elite and advanced versions of the following TFOs: Jupiter Errata, Storm Chasers, and Leviathan. Oh man, that would be not fun to get an elite version of any of those TFOs without knowing about it. What a surprise. um, did that happen to anybody? Was that happening to anyone? I know I'm like I haven't been around, so I don't know if that affected anyone we know. If so,
Now, fortunately, it did not affect me. I've only done a couple of patrols this past week, but I didn't get any of those, so I guess I got
yeah,
lucky.
guess so. They fixed an interact text error on the Dyson Sphere ground battle zone when repairing a downed swarmer. Recent C-store ships have been updated to be accessible from the ship requisitions vendor. Oh, that's nice. They fixed an issue that could prevent progression in the mission mine enemy after defeating Janek, allowing the mission to continue correctly regardless of the player's choice. All right. Oh, and there is a remastered Dekrella variant of the Warbird battle cruiser. Oh my gosh, that was a really loud notification. Whoever just did that. Oh, Lance, 40 months. Amazing. Thank you for subscribing. As with all remasters for that ship, the update is free for the owners of that Dekrella Warbird battle cruiser variant. You just have to go to the ship customizer person and update it, I guess, to that in the templates section. Okay, what else did they do? Omnidirectional array updates. Wow, this is exciting. All omnidirectional beam arrays now share a single equip category, allowing any two to be equipped on any ship. Now that is any two separate omni beams, not any two of the same. Now, does that mean you cannot use your your mining beam along with that? The third omni? I don't know. Let's hear about it if anyone has strong opinions. The omnidirectional Pavin proton beam array and Kita's control anti-proton beam array have had arc added to their required items mods and have had their items mods reset. Nova, see you later. Thanks for hanging out. I can tell you about STLV later. Okay, what else? Other Omni beams have had their damage increased to match the other omnidirectional beam arrays. With this change, omnidirectional array damage has been normalized across all weapons. Oh. Well, I assume that's affecting a fair amount of folks that had some Omni setups. Oh, you can still use the cutting beam. So you run the 3. Oh, thanks for telling us. That's good to know. Okay, what else? I think we already talked about those. And I guess we could talk about some Armada news, unless y'all have any comments about the patch notes.
I mean, it's nice that we can finally mix and match the omnis a little bit more.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I remember that was an absolute pain in the neck.
Yes, you are correct. All right, well, on to Armada news. As Gojinx mentioned a little bit ago, if you join us on a Thursday, you could probably join us for TFO Thursday, and you can open your fleet a window in game, and you just go to the events tab, and that will tell you what time in your local time zone all these fleet events happen. So yeah, make sure to check that and come hang out with us on Thursday evenings if you're in the US. Central time is 7 p.m. So if you're not, again, whatever works for you, but it's always fun to run TFOs with the Armada members. We usually have a pretty good turnout of lots of full teams. So, you know, if you're hesitant to run TFOs, don't worry, because, you know, most of the Armada members running TFOs with you are geared out pretty well, especially if it's like, you know, Cubed or, you know, someone like that who can pretty much take care of the whole map without you having to do much. So it's nice. So yeah, please join us on Thursday evenings or whatever time in your local time zone that is, to run TFOs, because you get all kinds of marks and dilithium and yeah, all kinds of good stuff. Plus you can chat with us on Discord.
And that gets pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, sometimes it can get pretty crazy. I say sometimes. Most Thursdays are pretty fun around here, so yeah, come hang out with us. What else do we have going on? Oh, our Gorn Hegemony fleet is working on several upgrades. So, if you needed, fleet credits on the KDF side, you can always contribute to the Gorn Hegemony fleet to get some of that. Kai, sometimes, yeah, it's not all the time, like every moment that people are in Discord, just some of the time. Um, Anywho, our two new Jem'Hadar fleets have all kinds of projects, and they need, all the dilithium contributions you can make. And yeah, so all of that will get you all kinds of fleet credits, which we're going to do a tour of this fleet starbase so you know where to get stuff and what's available. So in a couple minutes, we'll do that. However, if you are interested in joining any of the specialist fleet, which one I just mentioned was the Gorn one, but we have the Jem'Hadar ones and the Ferengi one and the Romulan ones. So if you're interested in any of those, you can fill out an application on our website or the Discord server. There's a spot to do that. The specialist fleets offer 25% reduction requirements for all promotions, as well as you get instant access to all the fleet stores, unlike the other main fleets where you need to be a lieutenant commander rank to get access to the fleet stores. Okay, very exciting. I'm going to show you some pictures of some of the very cool merch that you can purchase from our website. The first being the Mark 1 Priority 1 Armada Com badge. And for any pictures that I will post, to be honest, I didn't take that many pictures at STLV, but the ones I have, I'm wearing this Mark 1 STLV or Priority 1 Com badge. Let's see. And also, I think Winters mentioned this last week, but we do have, and now, okay, so on this Mark 1, the difference between this one and the Mark 2, that I don't actually have a picture of. Sorry about that, y'all. I thought I had that picture. Well, anyway, our Mark II Priority 1 Com badge is now available, although it has magnets, not the butterfly pins on the back. So imagine magnets on the back instead of those pins. You'll see the Mark II Com badge. I will need to get some photos for that. Apparently, I don't have them on the Mark II. But, Brent, I know, did wear the Mark II at STLV. Also, but I can show the specialist coins. So the reason I was talking about those specialist fleets is because you get these very cool challenge coins that we send you for absolutely free when you reach specific ranks. It's basically 1.875 million in fleet contributions to that fleet. You will receive one of these very awesome, very sturdy, very solid, very cool challenge coins for your collection. I have all mine together, and I have finally received my Romulan Republic coin, and I could not be more thrilled with it. There it is. Look how cool that looks. I wore my P1 Romulan shirt 2 days, 2 different days at STLV. Wow, that's not exactly true. I wore it for dinner one night, so, people didn't think I was, wearing the same thing more than one day in a row. The com badges, yeah, they work great. I mean, for those of you that have them, you should know that they work great. All right. A shout out to all of our various social media accounts. If you don't already follow us and you want to stay up to date on all the P1 Armada things like TikTok and Twitter, we are at P1 Armada, at P1 Armada. And yeah, you can even do, we do prizes on our social media, so you never know. We'll give you something. We're giving something away there, but we do monthly giveaways on our Discord. You can get keys. You just look in the PC or Xbox giveaway channels on our Discord and participate whenever there is a giveaway, and you're automatically entered to win. Okay, finally. sometimes we get the devs on the show. So if you have burning questions for the Star Trek Online developers who have been kind enough to come hang out with us, or if you, um, you know, again, have burning questions that don't involve when are we getting X, Y, and Z, because they won't answer those questions. Though, let us know. You can email us at info@p1armada.com, where the subject is dev questions. I will post that in the chat. Yeah, burning questions for the game devs. Please let us know. And the next time we have one on, hopefully we can ask your question. All right. Before we get to our very exciting tour of the starbase, we would like to say a very special thanks to Captain Jazz at Galactic Sing, because they made a recent donation on our website. Thank you so much, Captain Jazz. That was fantastic. We truly, truly appreciate any financial contribution. And those donations that people make go directly to funding things like this show, our website hosting fees, production software, restreaming software that we use, domain names, all of that stuff that is needed to bring you this quality production. Shockingly costs, money. So we really do appreciate, though, anyone who contributes to helping us do this. So if you would like to support the Priority One Armada, you can make a donation on the website, and we'll send you a thank you package based on the amount that you donate. And even the dogs think you should do that. Visit PriorityOneArmada.com and you can learn more. Excellent. Okay. Should we commence with our fleet starbase tour? We're just going to walk around, and then we'll do our away mission, which is going to be, what are we doing? Defensive Starbase 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, indeed.
Cool. Okay. So we're going to leave the conference room, and maybe we can swing by the bar, because if you didn't know, you may know if you go to your bridge or whatever that certain missions that you can do from the bridge of your ship require, like catfish sandwiches or some of the things you can get from this replicator. You can get it from your own replicator, but this one gives you cream soda and this Cardassian Zabo stew if you need any of that for stuff, which is very cool. Another very cool thing that you can get from this bartender is plus these missions. Oh yeah, these are the missions you can do from your ship too if you want to like get some cool drinks from your bartender.
Hey, Kat.
Yes.
Hey, Kat, I think the Twitch channel is still showing the coins.
Oh, whoops. Okay, well, you are correct, because I did not click us back over. Because this light is really bright too. Okay, let's go to the other bartender, because I swear there is a bartender that you can get. Oh, here's the chef. All right, well, some of the missions you can run on your bridge are here in the starbase, which is very cool. That way you don't have to go to your ship bridge. You can talk to this guy, Nemo. Oh, he's got all the tribbles. Is that where you do tribble breeding? I've never actually seen that guy. All right, well, I don't know what that guy does, but... Oh, here's the menu. All right, so from this bartender, the only thing I wanted to point out is that you can get Tranya and Aldebaran whiskey, and I thought you could get Romulan ale from this guy. What the heck? Okay, well, no, but you can get Tranya from the bartender. Oh, you gotta find Nemo to get Romulan ale? Let's talk to him. Yeah, he's a tribble guy. Okay. So, what's this person do over here? Oh, look, you can have some therapy. Or you can assign your duty officers to take some therapy sessions. Here, these guys need to go talk to Counselor Troy or whoever this is. Okay, so that's just a few of the fun things you can do at the bar, and that's just the bar on the Fleet Star base. All right. What does this do? Nothing. Okay. Normally when I come to the Fleet Star base, oh look, all the triples are gone. I come down here, because here's something, I'm sure most of you know about this, but if you didn't, if you are, leveled up on your duty officer, level, so let's see, my overview. So if you're rank 4 in any of your duty officer stuff, you can actually get fleet marks, if you're over. So if I am doing a diplomacy report, you can run this mission and you get some fleet marks for completing these. So you do have to be rank 4 and kind of over rank 4 to do that, but that comes in handy if you really need, some extra fleet marks. Also, right here, this guy, the personnel officer, is the guy at the academy, so you can request new duty officers if you want to pay some dilithium, which are nice if you're trying to build up your fleet credits. You can run all these missions and get some duty officers. And then what you can also do if you have, so I've got 3,005,000 fleet credits, but you say that you want to, and we'll look at some of this stuff as we go through all the fleet holdings, but say that some of these, duty officer missions that the fleet requires, some of these types of, you want to do commons, right? But if you don't have that many duty officers and you need more, this is very cool, this person, because you can buy a few. You can buy these duty officers for 500 fleet credits. So if you've got a whole bunch of fleet credits, you can buy these guys and earn more fleet credits by donating them to those fleet projects. So this is where you buy them, and yeah, you can rack up a fair amount of fleet credits. You can, finalize and put all those fleet projects on cooldown if you add the right amount. So also in this room is, you can buy other specific duty officers. If you come over here, they're fairly expensive. Let's see. Oh, I don't even have enough dilithium. But if you're looking for a specific duty officer, you can look over here at this console, because some of them, have specific things that you may want as an active duty officer. So again, these consoles are pretty helpful to know about. Let's see. This one is... What does this one do? This looks like mail. I don't know. And then I think down here is the bank. So if you need all of that, that's where this is. You can also get some other fleet marks from this guy if you run the Officer of the Watch mission from them. You have to do various things, but those are pretty easy missions to do. So that's another activity at the Fleet Star base that you can do if you've never visited or hung around out here. So, all right, let's go. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, that's transporter. I guess we can go down here. So we can go down to this room. Oh, psych. Oh, the holodeck. There's a holodeck. Man, I wish we could run simulations in here. That would be super fun. Like Mariner.
Yeah, but then we'd have to clear out the filters. Ugh.
Ooh, ew. Okay. Well, for some people, yeah.
That's what we have lower deckers for.
Exactly. Wolfpuck, you've never been to the Fleet Starbase? Okay, so if you come down to this room, this is where you can get. Now, again, you know, I'm not saying like fleet weapons are cool. You don't want to go if you don't have the resources, don't spend all your resources on this, but they're fairly inexpensive. We do get because we have a max fleet level, we do get the discount on, you can get these weapons, space weapons, there's ground weapons. Some of these are pretty good, and of course the tailor. And if you have not already visited the tailor on any of the fleet holdings, not just the Starbase, but you can get these very cool Odyssey uniforms for 6,800 dilithium. I highly recommend all the costumes that you can get from the fleets because they're very cool. I don't have the Odyssey uniform on this character.
I do have the dress uniform. My tune is currently wearing it.
All right,
in case anybody wants a
operations.
visual.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, operations quartermaster. These are. Does anybody ever use these? I mean, I guess these are good boosts and things to have. I just don't think. I think these are more for PvP that I don't do. So there's that, and the ground supplies officer. I'm going to point out. Let me see. Are they in here? I could have sworn maybe they're. Okay, well, one of the fleet holdings you can get dual rifles, but must not be this one. I'll have to look that up. But if you have these resources and you need some good quality weapons, these are not terrible. I don't know that they're the most OP that you can get, but again, they're good quality. Someone was asking about the hanger pets, which are very popular. They are right here from this guy with all the space weapons, and here's where you can buy your hanger pets. They are fairly expensive, 100,000 fleet credits plus would have been 45,000 dilithium, but we get the fleet discount to 38,250. Oh, the dual rifles are Klingon. Are we sure? I feel like okay. I mean, I do
Yeah,
have them.
they're.
I mean, I have them on a Klingon.
Sorry,
So
knock.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're KDF from the Fleet Starbase.
Nice.
Yeah. One last addition. You see at the bottom of the list of the space weapons vendor, the replica space weapons that were recently added to the fleet store. So if you are intent on playing Space Barbie and you want Andorian or Daewon energy weapons, here you go.
Yeah, excellent point. Okay, so that's where those are if you have never been here. There's plenty of options. Shop to your heart's content, but definitely pick up the outfits from the tailor because they are fun. And I do love the weapon displays on the walls. I love these maps on the star bases. They are very cool. Hey, look, a Type 3 phaser. Bigger than the Type 1 and Type 2. All right, so let's see, what else do we have here? We've got turbo lift. Can go up to engineering and run around. Okay, the dogs are definitely excited about the warp core. And you can't go in that way. Oh yeah, nice. You just come in here and you can talk to this guy. Oh, with special projects. You can run your holodeck performance of Hamlet. Oh, you need 20 entertainment provisions to run that assignment and, some available duty officers. You can also do some other operations missions. Oh, look at that. I got some Tranya and Cardassian Kinar. Very nice. What else can we do up here? There is a ship repair guy. So if your ship is, you know, beat up, you can talk to this guy. And yeah, I think you can update your ship. Obviously, sass it up from the customization person, and then oh, look at that. You can recruit a Tellarite. I don't know that I want one, but you can do that from this guy. So if you need another duty officer and you want a Tellarite, talk to that guy. Ow, Bert, stop biting me. Okay, so that is engineering level. Fun things to do. Let's go back to the turbo lift and go to science and have a look around. Which probably can't go through there. Oh, here's our med bay. If you're injured, talk to the doctor. Ow. And you can you can get stuff from this person if you want to craft a hypo spray or a regenerator or do, you know, medical duty officer assignments. You can do that. Oh, hey, Spud. You've never explored the Fleet Starbase. Well, it is a good night for you to join the show because, yeah, we're doing a tour. We'd probably highlight one of the fleet holdings maybe like once a month. Or we'll have one of the hosts, you know, give us a tour of all the things. Oh, we've done this before, but it's been quite a while. And, you know, I love coming to the fleet holdings because the maps are very cool and you can get cool stuff. Okay, so we're on the science level right now. I'm gonna head to tactical. Let's go see what's happening there. These people hanging out. We got, I don't know, peanut hamper, just chilling. Let's see. All right, in the science holdings, we've got some very cool maps. Oh, this is where you can manage your ships, which is, you would think would be on the engineering level, but it's not. We're in the tactical, so wait, maybe that makes sense if your ship selector is here. We've got you can do your tactical duty officer missions from this person over here. But I really love these view screens. Those are some pretty cool visuals. All right, we'll head out. Oh, what's this guy do? This is oh, look at this, security officer. You can turn in. I did not realize. I guess I didn't realize we had one of these security officers at one of the fleet holdings. Okay, so if you're looking, if you get one of those universal endeavors where you have to transfer prisoners or you know, tribble carcasses, you can do it at the fleet holding, which is nice. Good to know. I guess I didn't ever realize that person was there. You learned something new. Okay.
I think this is an update as well. They add the ability to sit in the chair up here on the tactical overlook, I guess it is.
Oh, cool. I already left, but did we go to all these places? Did we go to ops? I feel like we did. Oh, no. Oh, clip through the chair.
Oh, no, you seem to sit normally.
Wow, look at all that. We've got 2013, 10 years of holiday decorations that you can show. I'm not sure where those show up at. But, oh, it's the holiday ships. 2015, that was the These are the brain ships. Well, that's kind of cool. All right. The Tribbles are back. Someone go talk to that Tribble guy at the bar. And also, you know, you can look down from this to see the shuttles going. I always think that was cool. Down the starbase. So that's one of the visual upgrades that you work on when you're filling those projects. And you can see the very cool line of EV suits and uniform selection that we've got. That's an also upgrade. Oh, look at that, motion picture uniforms. There was definitely some of these at STLV for sure. I think that we may have seen like every incarnation of every uniform probably at STLV. Oh, I guess one of the other things, well, where's the ship person? Hold on, let's go back to them. Oh yeah, someone pointed out the fish tank. That's also an upgrade that you get. The fish tank is very soothing and relaxing. Okay,
Not have to
hold
worry
on.
about feeding the fish or them dying, unlike
Yeah.
Mass Effect.
Exactly. Where is the turbo lift? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the tactical floor and go back to the ship person. This is just ship requisitions, ship and shuttle requisitions. All right, let's talk about fleet ships, and that's like the point. You come to the fleet starbase. This starbase, well, actually, most of our, you know, main fleets in the Armada are tier 5 starbases, so you can get a fleet ship. Do either of y'all have a favorite fleet ship that you have or that you fly?
I mean,
Honestly, not currently.
no, I mean, I remember when the first, like when I was still trying to be a free-to-play player and got a fleet ship. I got the Sovereign class from the fleet store, and
Nice.
I was pretty excited about that. But then, you know, then I finally started using money and was like, oh, there's so many better options.
Panda says his favorite fleet ship is the Cardenas, and Ursa says theirs is the Aquarius. GW Hawk says Fleet Suliban carrier. Oh yeah, there was another mention of the Suliban. Baron von Zolo, Fleet Bozeman. I really like
Spud says the Clark and
the what?
Spud said the Clark and the I guess it's the Soyuz.
Nice. I was looking. I really do like the Chimera. If you have the T6 version and you upgrade to the fleet version, it's very cool. What is it? I'm trying to think that I fly the fleet. Oh man. Gagarin. That's a great fleet ship. Now it only costs, remember, one fleet ship module if you own the T6 version or the C-Store version of these ships. If you don't have the C-Store version, then you will have to pay 5 fleet ship modules, just as a reminder. But, you know, if you're wanting, you know, a couple extra consoles, it may be worth it for you to get the fleet versions. But this is where you can get them from. I mean, you can get them from any ship requisitions person. But that's another cool thing about, you know, the fleet starbase and all the cool stuff you can get. All right, should we finish up our... Hold on, I'm like, oh man, I don't know if y'all can hear the dog crying at the gate who has to be in this room. Hold on 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. Rory, you gotta stop crying. Okay. I have returned. All right, we are. Let's see, gonna finalize the giveaway. All right, last chance to enter. Exclamation point, not for the giveaway. And I am closing the entries and picking a winner. Who won is Dano Warren. Thank you so much. That's so exciting. You have won the bonus pool collection pack, but you need to whisper or private message the Priority One Twitch channel or whatever channel you're streaming on to let us know your in-game @handles so that Winters can send you that prize. So very exciting. Congratulations. Okay. With that said, we have finished our very exciting tour. I hope this tour of the Fleet Starbase was helpful for anyone who is not that familiar with the stuff that you can buy here or the, options we have. Let me just check to see if I missed anything. I will take suggestions from the chat if there's something in here that you normally pick up from the Fleet Starbase that we didn't cover. But I think we went to all the rooms and talked to all the people. So you could do a fair amount of stuff here. Remember, they do have a bank. I don't think there's an exchange, but there's definitely a bank. But, you can do a lot of your duty officer stuff and things for the fleet. It is an easy way to get fleet credits with using that duty officer purchase, and it's cheaper than the exchange if you're just using fleet credits. I mean, unless you're saving up fleet credits for something, which we'll get to when we get to the research lab, because there's some very expensive things you definitely want to buy that are available there. But we'll get to the research lab in a few months. We'll go through each fleet holding and kind of give you a tour. So again, I hope that was useful. Lance says there is an exchange. Well, I thought that's just where the bank was, but maybe there may be one.
It's actually in the engineering department levels.
Oh, the exchanges? Okay, well, I did not see it. All right. So I am going to start our last giveaway of the evening, which is going to be 5. Oh, you know what? Hold on. It's going to be 5 lockbox master keys. And I just forgot to update the thing. Okay. So now, for your chance to win 5 lockbox master keys, please type the word !found into the chat. And good luck, everyone. All right, I am gonna beam up. I still have room for one more person on my... Oh, do I need to go to the transporter? Dang it. First you have to leave the starbase. Where is the transporter? As I run around. Oh, here we go. Over here by the uniforms and tribbles. Alright, I'm going to return to sector. We're gonna run defensive starbase 1. Then we can finalize our giveaway and wrap up the show. But while we're doing this, I don't know, Brent, if you're still around, we can talk about STLV while we do defensive starbase 1. But yeah, I mean, my STLV was fairly complete when I was in the elevator with Dax. But then, the panels were fantastic. I think um like the conference started with Brent Spiner and Frakes doing a panel together, which apparently there was a lot of breaking out into song.
It was amazing.
Hey Brent.
I forgive me, I have had one or two drinks, so
Nice. I know. It takes a while. I ordered all of the new batch of Star Trek wines, but I don't have them yet. I expect them to show up, in a few weeks. But I ordered they did a version of a rum and a gin and something else that I forget that I ordered, and then I also ordered the Romulan whiskey, though. I may give that. I told my brother about it. Now he wants it, so I may have to give that to him, but I'll decide when I get it.
No, STLV was incredible. There was so much going on. Totally not me freaking out meeting a certain person, but
Well, tell us all about it, Brent.
I don't know if I want to do that.
I'm just saying, I'm like there was every iteration of any Star Trek uniform, movie or what have you, aliens, even the Betazoid intelligence officers. There were definitely some women dressed as them, which was delightful. There was a co-op Malat in our group at the Star Trek wines tasting, and she was incredible.
That was awesome.
Yeah, her outfit was great.
As follows for all hopeless causes and drunks.
Yes, absolutely. But the lower decks panel, it was Jack Quaid's first time at STLV. And this was like his second con, I think, overall. I guess he's been working. Hasn't come to any Star Trek conventions, but man, the line for his table and for Anson Mount, those lines went like out the door. They were crazy long.
So, no Lance, there was no breaking news or news about upcoming shows for Star Trek anyway.
Well, there were a few rants about, well, I say a few. There was one rant about the new ownership at Paramount, so that was fun. A lot of speculation about, upcoming Trek and what it's going to mean or what it's going to be like. Can we get more Academy? I think a lot of people wanted that. It was great.
That Prodigy was another one a lot of people want more of.
Yeah, a lot of people really love Prodigy, talked about it, of course everyone loves Janeway, and so yeah, amazing. Kate Mulgrew was there, and yeah, she's fantastic.
So I did sign a petition for Archer to be president, Lance.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that petition was going around. They had basically the whole Enterprise crew except for T'Pol and Phlox, but, what's his name? Archer. Dang, what's his name?
Scott Bakula?
Yeah, that guy. I totally drew a blank. He's really great on the panels. I have to say all the panels were fantastic. And, of course, up until audience questions, which, come on, people.
Have you ever thought that you would have such an impact on...
Oh, my God. The worst questions that we were asking ourselves, which category of questions are the worst to sit through in the audience question and answer sessions. Many of us agreed that it was if you could change one thing about your character, the arc, or whatever, the one episode, what would it be? So I gotta say, those are my least favorite category of questions that are asked. Other than having to listen to someone explain their entire life story about Star Trek, which I guess you...
Even
maybe
the
was
moderators got tired of those ones because
well
they
they
started being like, "All right, please get to your question."
well yeah, it's like, you're taking up everyone's time. We don't need to hear that you've watched every episode. We've all watched every episode. That's why we're here. So, anyway, yeah, I highly recommend STLV. This is my first time. Brent, it was your second time. Was this time better than the first time?
Well, speaking that the first time was during the writer's strike last time, so no one could talk about Star Trek. It was
Oh,
10 times better this time
yeah.
around.
I'd say that would make a marked difference. Here you have to talk about, anonymous sci-fi. At the bar though, every night they would show an episode, and the last night we were there, they played Galaxy Quest, which was awesome.
There was an Enterprise theme sing along. It was amazing.
Yeah, I guess.
I knew that response was coming.
I wouldn't say it was amazing, although there was, karaoke with Connor Trenier and Dominic, what's his name? Dominic Keating.
I was not there for that one, and because I totally ditched Kat for a different party.
That's okay. We saw some hilarious karaoke, and that was fantastic. All right, should we queue up for Defense of Starbase 1? Oh, hold on. Something's happening. Our group is too large. Let me fix it. Oh. Okay. Oh.
I will say the highlight of STLV for me was the 2 photo ops I got to do.
Hold on. Oh, yes. Tell us about your photo ops, Brent.
So one of them I got to do was the entire Lower Decks cast. So
You need to post that. Can you please post a photo of your photo with the entire Lower Decks cast in one of the chat channels, because it's amazing. Oh my god.
I will throw it in general chat after the show. Then a second one.
No, not jealous at all. Not jealous at all.
The second one I was on cloud 9. I don't remember anything. It was scary. I was shaking. My heart was fluttering. Yeah, everything.
And who was that with?
Genesis.
What was that?
What? Huh?
What? What?
Huh?
What's her name? I believe he was saying Genesis from Starfleet Academy. I can't remember her real name. What is it?
Bella Shepherd.
Bella Shepherd. You can post that photo too.
Yeah, I'll post that one. Yes, Lance. Second highlight was hanging out with Kat in the podcast, folks. It was incredible.
Yeah, we had like 12 people in the end for our group, maybe a little bit more. Cookie Cupcakes showed up, so shout out to Cookie, who's awesome and super fun to hang out with.
She posted a video on her Instagram of a lot of the pictures she took of the group.
Yeah, our podcast co-hosts Elio and Roscoe and Tony, the other Tony. Man, we all had a great time. One of my highlights, of course, was me and Tony's son James went to the F1 track in Vegas and drove race cars. I drove my dream car, the Audi R8, and I don't know my top speed, but it was fast. I'm telling you, it was fast. It was amazing.
All I remember is that she kept saying the instructor was hot. So
well, okay, and the instructor gets to sit in the car with you, and he was really hot and Italian. That's what I remember. So I'm thinking race car driving is a really good profession. I probably should have done that. So, uh, yeah. Also highlight, also with Tony, the other Tony, and both of his sons, we got our picture taken with the very amazing Tawny Newsome. Oh man, she's so great. So I said hello to Tawny, and I could get that out, and that's about all I could say to her. So, but what were they doing in your photo though, Brent? Were they all cutting up together? Because man, I love
Oh,
Eugene and Tendy. She was there.
Yeah, incredible experience meeting all four of them together.
Amazing.
Even the panel of all four of them together was incredible.
I think some people were able to watch some of that on various social media, but there was the moment where Captain Freeman, all four of them are just sitting there. At first, let me point out that Jack Quaid comes out and does the Riker maneuver over the chair, which was amazing. And then they're all sitting there chatting, and Captain Freeman comes yelling at Mariner and everyone, telling him to get back to work. It was great.
Incredible.
Yeah. So there was Lower Decks Part 1 panel, which was our Lower Deckers, and Mariner and Boimler and Tandy and Rutherford. And then they had a Lower Decks Part 2, which was Shax and Dr. Ta'ana and Captain Freeman. And who's the other one I missed? Phil.
Phil Tedashore Shax.
No, the other guy.
Admiral Freeman.
Yes, him.
Yes,
He's
yes.
Great, Admiral Freeman. Anyway, they were hilarious. So great.
Mr. Phil Lamar.
Lamar,
Yes,
and
yes.
yeah. I mean, he's been in so many things. Captain Freeman was like, "We play husband and wife. We've been playing husband and wife for like 30 years of voice work." So, what a delight to get to see them. So yeah, that panel was very cool. I saw Ronald D. Moore at it had to have been like 5 different panels. That guy was all over the place, but he did have a panel about
For All Mankind.
For All Mankind, and the other show, the Russian one, Space City.
Yeah.
Dang it, now I can't remember. Star City, yes. And I love Ronald D. Moore, except the people were like, if you could come back to Star Trek, what would you do? And that was the audience question. That was me in my audience.
I was getting ready to start a petition to have Mike McMahon and Terry Matalas be the Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau of Star Trek.
I would support that. Yeah, I mean, the vibe we got was no one knows what's going to happen with Paramount. They know people want more Star Trek. And so, yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess.
But there was an overarching consent that people want to go back to the 26 episode seasons.
I feel like every panel, everyone brought up, well, TNG and DS9, they all had like 26 episodes per season. So we kept hearing 26 episodes, kept hearing that phrase over and over. It was
very much a theme.
Yeah, it was kind of odd. We'd be in a panel. And
it gives you room enough to have bad episodes. Whereas, you've got to hit it out of the park nearly every time if you've got 10 or 12.
Well, and that's the point they were making with Lower Decks, because really Lower Decks is the only one, well, I mean, we could argue, I suppose, but consistently all the episodes are pretty awesome, and it had to be straight out of the gate that, yeah, you didn't get that room to settle in and learn more about the characters in 10 episodes versus 26.
That was kind of my argument for Starfleet Academy. It's like they only gave them 10 episodes to make you care about these characters. And you couldn't because they were trying to force an entire season into 10 episodes.
Exactly. And there's so many characters, and they're all great, and you want to go through all their backstories and all their stuff and get to know. And that was the thing with Discovery too. It's just You didn't even get to know the crew.
I care about the characters in Starfleet Academy.
Yeah, we know you do.
She was so nice to meet too. My God.
I bet. I feel like, yeah, was that their first
Yeah, this is their first convention.
oh wow. Yeah. So I could imagine that would be a little overwhelming, taking the stage to come into that bigger hall that they had to come into. But yeah, the Academy panel was great. I think everyone, really would have enjoyed more episodes of that. Ow, Bert, quit biting me. All right. How's y'all's Defense of Starbase 1 going?
We finished a bit ago.
Oh, you did? Oh, we're still running ours. We have a...
You were rhapsodizing about your hot Italian driver while we
yeah.
defended the starbase.
I wish I had taken a picture with him, but I did not. Oh, we also went out to, non-Star Trek related, we went out to Good Springs to the Fallout starting... What is it? The starting map for Fallout? Like,
Fallout
where do we
New
go?
Vegas. It's a saloon that you end up going to. Yeah, Tony drove us to the middle of the desert. I thought we were gonna die. Didn't know where we were going.
Yeah, we were just
And
told
you
that...
trusted him. What's wrong with you guys? Do you have any survival instinct whatsoever?
I was just told to get in the van, okay?
They told her there was free candy in there.
Yes.
I just heard there was drinks wherever we were going, so I got in.
Well, that's all you did.
I will say the drinks were pretty good there. I won't lie.
The drinks were good. They had a very, very robust drink menu, and it was amazing.
The food, on the other hand, wasn't great, but
there were
You don't go to a bar for food.
Phil asked the question if that, since we're complaining about audience questions, if there was a good... Yes, if there were a few very good questions. I'm trying to remember what any of them were, but there were a few good questions. I think somebody asked... Oh, now I'm trying to remember.
Who was the guy who asked a question at every single game?
Oh, Paulo from Brazil.
Pablo from Brazil, my brother. By the end of the con, every time he would introduce himself, everyone would erupt in cheering.
Yeah, oh yeah. Apparently Pablo from Brazil just goes to each panel to ask a question and lines up to ask a question. Some of his questions were better than others, but generally Pablo's questions weren't that great. I liked the questions of, like, who inspired you, like the personal ones that, kind of were overarching for maybe all the panel members, which those were good. Yeah, I can't remember the really excellent questions, but there were a few excellent questions, though I feel like even on those we had to listen to a fair amount of background to get to the point of the question.
I was 16 years old when I first discovered the show. I was going through a dark time in my life.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I feel
some of them were touching, but there were some where you got to the point where you're like, all right, just ask the question now. Come on.
I feel like they need to streamline that question asking and answering segments of the con. I get that it's been that way for many years, but come on, there's got to be a better way to do that.
I got me a lot of t-shirts.
Yeah.
Found out that Garrett Wong can absolutely handle a batleth. That was amazing.
Yeah, that's true. He was emceeing a panel, Garrett Wong, and someone had like bedazzled a batleth and put like pink fur on the handles and like had a very glittery and shiny batleth. And Garrett
Oh,
Wong,
Klingon Barbie. Yeah.
yes, and Garrett Wong took the batleth and was full on showing us some really cool moves on the stage with that shiny batleth, and that was really cool. So props to Garrett Wong. Very nice. He's got mad batleth
But-
skills.
But yeah, that doesn't warrant a promotion.
Well, funnily
were-
enough, speaking of promotions, not for Garrett Wong, but during the Enterprise panel, a very kind Navy veteran brought some pips to the stage and made Scott Bakula Archer promote Hoshi, and poor Travis is sitting right there. He's like, I never got promoted either. But yeah, they did the whole promotion ceremony for Hoshi, not for Travis. And that was amazing. So
I found out a little bit later
Poor
on
Mayweather
that
can't catch a break.
the same guy did a promotion for Harry Kim as well.
Aw, that's nice. I didn't see that. But that's awesome.
That was during his panel.
for
I'm like,
Garrett Wong's
"Aw."
panel.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but what they didn't see is that afterward, Kate Mulgrew walked up and demoted him again.
She was there. That could have happened.
Yeah, she was there.
I feel like overall, like the experience of being there was fairly magical, and getting to hang out with all of our friends and seeing the Roddenberries. We didn't even talk about how cool that was. So the Roddenberries were like the house band. They were on the stage at like 8 o'clock in the morning, doing intro and outro songs for all the panels at the main hall. They were troopers that whole week, every day. And then they were playing shows till like, 11 at night. Man, they were great. Really, really great.
They you forgot to mention during the promotion of the Priority 1 com badge, available now to purchase on our website.
Oh, I thought that was implied. But I obviously didn't have a picture of the Mark II model, but yes.
The Mark II com badge ended up on stage with the Roddenberries. And you can see that in a picture I will post in General Track as well.
So, yes, our friend Elio, former co-host of the P1 podcast, also got to dance with the very own Gates McFadden. We do have video of that. It was amazing. One of Elio's numbers with the band is a number called the Ferengi Merengue. And
Incredible.
man, it's incredible. But Elio dresses like a Ferengi, and man, what an amazing! Yeah, it's a crowd-pleasing song. It's great.
So,
yeah,
incoming request for the devs:
the merengue.
goatees for Ferengis.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Well, there's an idea for a costume. Mirror Universe just comes with the goatee.
That would be.
It'll be like the Clemens outfit.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta put Bert in timeout for a sec.
Oh, poor Bert.
Well, he's
Oh,
fighting.
he's
Fighting me. Anyway.
No, overall it was incredible experience. 10 out of 10. Bought too much, drank too much, probably ate too much, but had a ton of fun.
I won $60 on the slot machine. That was fun. Thanks to Tony's mom.
And how much swag did you buy with that $60?
A fair amount. I got a STLV 60 t-shirt and a tote bag. I bought a bunch of the wines. That wine tasting got me fairly drunk early on because we hadn't had dinner yet.
Did you were they giving out samples of the Saurian brandy?
No, they were not.
I did.
Oh, poop.
I did order a bottle though, so if you
I did
want
not.
the review,
Was a bit pricey, that bottle, but yeah.
Yet she proceeded to buy 15 bottles of wine.
Well,
Look,
that reminds
you
me,
know the value
folks.
per bottle is better. What was that, Matt?
For those of you who do enjoy adult beverages and Star Trek, Star Trek Wines is having a 50% sale.
Of
I think
course
If you
that
they
put
actually
in the
are.
ended
code
today.
STLV 50, I think is the code. Yep, STLV 50.
Those guys are amazing too. I've met them twice, actually more than that, because they were at the party I was at too. So, but they are
So,
a great hoot to get to know as well.
Brent, was it Genesis that you had to be talked into going over to talk to?
He didn't have to be talked into
Yes,
any of that. No, we didn't
I
not
I
have to talk
did.
him into that.
Roscoe had to talk me into doing the picture with Genesis because I was nervous as heck going into
Roscoe
that one.
said, "Hey Brent, why don't you go get your picture with Genesis?" And that's what happened.
That was at dinner the night before too.
Sir Gorney wants to know if you've received any court documents in the mail.
So I will
Gordy-
say, in that picture, it looks like I have my arm around her, but in fact, I was doing the Keanu Reeves. My arm was like 15 feet away from her.
Aw, that's
Good man.
And Gordy,
respectful.
they don't deliver those in the mail. They actually have someone personally hand them to you.
No, that entire cast is actually really, really nice. Actually, I met the actor who does Caleb as well, and I just when I met both of them, I was like, just welcome to the Trek family. I'm like, you're stuck with us now. You don't know what you
Aw.
signed up for. But
A lifetime of what would you have done,
yeah, yep.
Brent?
But they were really sweet about it. In fact, a lot of those, since they're young, are on Instagram, they're on Twitter, and they see the hate. So any praise that they got for that show actually meant a lot to them. So it was really interesting.
Yeah. Captain Pike, Anson Mount was there. I saw him from afar. I could not get any closer. My eyes would have burned out of my head from his handsomeness. So,
Which did not know he also just had a baby a few days before STLV.
oh wow, I didn't know it was days before. That's amazing.
That's why he wasn't at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh wow. Okay, well that's like his second or third kid. That's amazing. Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan Peck and Christina Chong were there. Durst Chapel, Jess Bush, she was there. Man, Strange New Worlds panel was great. We didn't even talk about that. But it was great. All they showed some costumes and stuff coming up in the season and looks really cool. Man, there was so much. I mean, there was so much going on at STLV. We got
Cowboy
They
Pike
showed them
outfit
up.
win.
Oh, for sure. We got complimentary decks of the Magic the Gathering cards. I got the Board Queen deck. Which deck did you get, Brent?
I got Spock. I actually still have not opened that deck.
Ooh, wow.
So
Yeah.
hold on. As a Magic player, I gotta know: is it the full Commander deck, or is it just like a sample card?
It was a starter deck, is what they called them. So
Okay, is it a large box or a small box?
it's like a
Small
normal
box.
deck.
It's a
Yeah.
Okay,
small box.
so it's a standard. Okay, so it's standard starter decks. Okay.
Yeah. There were some really
So-
cool cards in there, though.
There were. I think
Um,
Roscoe got a card that said Khan, and it was Kirk on the Genesis Underground going Khan. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, that was a cool card. And yeah, there was just a lot of cool stuff going on at STLV. Yeah, amazing experience all around. But getting to hang out with everyone, we did go to our our friend's birthday dinner, at an Italian restaurant, and we got to sit in the Pope room, and that was and that was exciting. But it
And the
literally
Pope
had
in the
a
middle of
bust.
yep.
Yeah, it
Yep.
had a literal bust of the Pope on the Lazy Susan in the middle of the table, like a bust of the Pope on the middle. So we kept having to turn the Lazy Susan to not have the Pope stare at you while you ate.
Yeah, it was
Back
it
in
was a
1
little
second.
creepy.
I'm having cat troubles at the moment.
Cat goes to timeout. Man, yeah. So we'll try and post some pictures. Again, I honestly didn't take that many. I
Oh,
do.
don't forget about the amazing ice cream museum as well.
Yeah, for anyone that's going to Vegas, go to Area 15. There's a museum of ice cream that with an unlimited ice cream buffet. You can better believe we went there and had lots of ice cream, and they have a bar, funnily enough.
Uh-huh.
So,
And they teach kids how to gamble. So
oh
it's pretty
yeah,
fun.
it was yeah. Lots of slides, yeah, ice cream and slides and stuff. They had we all did like a virtual reality uh headset like experience that was really cool.
That was actually really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like we did
Ursa,
so much. I know. I'm like I feel like we did so much in Vegas. We all had a great time.
our group did not do Omega Mart, but there was a second group that did do Omega Mart. Ursa.
Yeah, we did the VR experience and the Museum of Ice Cream, and then everyone else did Omega Mart.
I do have a
So
picture
did
of Cat on a zipline thing too. I will totally be posting that.
Oh, that was fun.
so did
Yeah.
the ice cream museum have boozy ice cream at the bar or no?
You could have
yeah.
could have done that if that's the kind of drink you wanted, but honestly, I'm like I've ate all the ice cream and then just wanted like a normal drink. I mean, a usual drink, like a gin and tonic. Yeah, anyway, I'm sure we'll keep talking about it ad nauseum so you guys can hear all the experiences we had. I'm sure we'll keep thinking of stuff as we think of it. Oh, like when Tim Russ got up with the Roddenberries, and
Holy crap. rocked my world away, that man did. Holy crap, he was amazing.
I will just say the chorus of the song that one of the songs that he sang was amazing.
It was very Spaceballs coded, if you know what we're getting at there.
It may or may not be on the soundboard. Yeah, that was.
I hope
Still
they
hasn't found
record that.
anything, has he?
Nope,
Nope.
definitely not.
I hope they have him in the second one, and he just still hollers, "We ain't found nothing."
He did confirm he is in the second one, so I imagine
Yep.
we will be hearing from him.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll actually find something this time.
maybe. Okay, well, we're gonna start wrapping it up unless there's anything else that we have to share about STLV.
No, we got to share it for the rest of the. We got to save it for the rest of the shows. We're gonna
Yeah.
drag it out. We're gonna make you guys so
I-
annoyed.
I don't know if you heard the question. Did they show the Muppet costumes that they're going to do? For
They
this
did
season?
not, but that is this week's episode. Next week's episode of will be the Muppet episode.
We heard all kinds of stuff about the puppet episode, so yeah, we can talk about that at a later date.
No spoilers.
Okay.
All right.
So,
I will let you all round the show out, but it was been a pleasure. It was fun at STLV.
Yeah.
I will see you guys in 2 weeks.
All right. Thanks, Brent.
Thank you, Brent. Insanely jealous.
Hi, Brent.
All right, we're gonna start wrapping it up, then we'll do our final giveaway here in a minute. But thus concludes our episode 404 of the Priority One Armada live stream. Before we go, here's a look at next week's show. Tony will be in the captain's chair hosting next week's show with Nova and Ken. As is the norm with every show, we'll be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. Plus, we'll be teaming up with you for another away mission to earn marks in dilithium.
If you would like to join us in game, then come join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
Are you interested in joining the Priority One Armada and being part of an active community? Then simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and Klingon fleets for you to start your adventure as part of the Priority One Armada.
All right. Also, we have a merch store. Check out our Armada themed goodies, from t-shirts and towels, cups to caps, pillows, and various other items, that you can wear at your next con. Check it out on our website or the Twitch page.
This episode of Priority 1 Armada Live wouldn't be possible without the incredible support of our community patrons through Patreon.com. Check out our Patreon page to see all the benefits we offer through the thank you packages we have available for each tier, and add your support at patreon.com/Priority1Armada. It's your support that keeps us going.
Speaking of Patreon, special thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wily Coyote, Syar, Teacher Guy, Amergen, Hyperhydrar, and Gojira. Thanks, you guys, so much.
Don't forget to follow our various channels on social media to be notified about our next show. You'll never know what we'll give away next time.
Okay. Yeah, hold your horses, everyone. I'm doing the giveaway. I did not forget. I was just waiting till the end, draw it out. All right, last chance. All you do, !found to enter the 5 lockbox master key giveaway. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, I'm closing entries now. And picking the winner, who is God Cthulhu 9. Well done. Congratulations. Please message us on whatever platform you're watching on and give us your in-game handles so we can send you those prizes. Yeah, congratulations. Hope you win a ship. Okay, that concludes the giveaway for the show. Thank y'all so much. Before we go, I would like to say a special thanks to our artist, Jason Smith, our website designer, Captain Thumb. Thanks to our community manager, James, with assistance from GoJinx. And extra special thanks to my co-hosts, Matt and GoJinx, for joining me this week, and Brent for popping in for our STLV recap. Of course, we couldn't do any of this without y'all, so thank you so much to everyone out there that joined us in chat. Thanks for showing up and gifting subs. Amazing. We really, really could not do this without you, so thank you so much. Until next week, take care, live long, and prosper, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Take care. I wanted to go to STLV.